Hey guys, welcome to Desert Armory and More YouTube. We are going to use this wood wedge to point at objects throughout the room. It is used in construction to install windows and doors. It is not used for firearms in any form. It is a piece of wood. It's a wood wedge to install windows and doors. We will use it to point at objects throughout the room. What's up, Justin? How's it going, buddy? You are first. You are right about that. Might have to bring my charger in here eventually because my tablet is not very charged up. And we have to get back to 6,500 or 6,600 again. We didn't get it. I mean Lamots? No. No Lamots. Gotta put you over there for a little bit. Drop down my... get my tablet loaded up here, guys. Just having a problem with it opening up. We have to get back to our 6,600. We lost it. What's up, Roman? Hags, what's up? Roman, Dutch, Boom Boom, and Justin. Hey, guys, what's going on? Just threw up. I have to go to sleep. Dutch, no, don't get sick on us, brother. Don't get sick on us. Today is Wheel Gun Thursday. I stacked them differently today. Usually I put them all in a row. Excuse me. This time I laid them out. Feel better, Dutch. I know, right? That doesn't sound good. Huh, Roman? No, boy. That does not. What's my battery limit on this thing right now? 2 bars. Probably go dead after a while then. 5 in the chat. They'll keep coming. That's good. You guys at least came in. The notifications worked for you all. Hopefully we can get a few more in. Let's see. I don't know if it's going through my earbuds or if it's going through... Let me shut this off, my earbuds. There we go. Because I have earbuds on. Yeah, I have one Smith & Wesson. It's that really big one. One Smith & Wesson revolver. It's that big one right down there. It's a 460. Now I have things that are Smith & Wesson cartridges. Like these, that there, and that one is 38 Smith & Wesson short. This one's 32 Smith & Wesson long. That's 32 Smith & Wesson short, 32 Smith & Wesson short, 32 Smith & Wesson short, and that one is as well. Well, we had 6,600 last night, and then we stopped. So then we lost a few overnight. I had 6,555 when we started last night. Weakest weapons? You sure about that? That is a 460 and that's a 500. Those are the biggest rounds you can get for a revolver, Mr. Graxy Gaming. Especially for a channel like... Oh, it'd be nice to get more. Guys, thank you for coming to Desert Armory and More. We do gun content. We do hiking, mine exploring, cave exploring. If you like this stuff, double tap the screen. Take a look at our account. See what you got. What's up, Riley? How you doing? How's your day going, buddy? 41. Yep. So is 41. Yep. You're a trader SVD. What's a SVD? Excuse me. I forget what SVD stands for. I think someone said it the other night. Forgot what it was. I don't have an M4. I have AR-15 right there. Hey, Supermom. What's up, Trump is king? The 460's right there. Oh, I didn't realize my battery is as low as it is on my tablet here. Guys, I got right back. Next live when? Tomorrow, 6 p.m. I'll be right back, guys. I didn't realize my phone was so low a battery. Need live win, not bad. Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Oh, I also have a 338 Lapua, too, and 10-gauge shotguns. So, I got powerful stuff. Only trading snipers. I got one. It's right there. Oh, Plinkster, that's just how it is. Between either people that are too young, and so YouTube pulls them, or YouTube pulls them for no reason because they hate this type of stuff. They do that too. As well as they might have been bots, and so maybe they pulled them. Yeah, it's a 338 Lapua. That one's pretty big. That one's a 338 Lapua. Hey, what's up, Tactical? Shout out to Tactical Llama, guys. He does 2A content as well. I think he's got like 18,000 subs. Oh, 14. Hey, that was close. You lost 14. Okay. Aren't you about at 18 in total, though? 18K? Or almost? 17 and a half, something like that. I got to 6,600 last night. Carcano next to Mosin. No. That's the Mosin right there. That other one's a Mauser from Turkey. And this is a 303 British Lee Enfield. Welcome, Rusty. 18-2. Okay, so you just got over 18. I figured you were close. Mine has been very bad the last 7 or 8 days. My lives have only gotten 1,000 or 3,000. Like pretty low compared to what it used to be. Alex, so we have... These are all double barrels here. This whole row except the last 2 or last 3 are shotguns. I'm from Southern Arizona. There's a 36-inch barrel shotgun. There's a semi-auto right there, a Sega 12 clone, and in there we have 3 pumps. Short man's collection. Not sure what you mean. I'm actually pretty tall. I'm almost 6 feet. How have you been? I've been good, Dragon. How's it with the box mag? No, it doesn't have a box mag. Guns. Yes, buddy. God bless you, Desert. I pray God blesses you and your family with a lifetime of patience and great health. God is good. Enjo. Sure he is. He is. God is always good. Even when we don't feel like it, he still is. My favorite revolver, Patricia, is right there. It's a 460 Smith & Wesson. It's a big old booger. 460 Magnum. Tomorrow's semi-automatic pistol day. Roman. Hey, Trump. 460 with a scope. I don't have the attachments for the 460. I do for the 500. I have the attachment for the 500. It's got 2 holes on the top, or is it 4, that a rail can, that came with it, can be put on. I don't have an attachment for the 460, though. That'd be cool, though. Got a Mechanic Prime today. Nice. Nice. I have 2 Canics. They're over here. I've got the Canic Sketch Collector's Signature Series and the Canic TTI Combat. Yes, good eye, John Mack. That is. It's called the 357 Magnum Caliber New Model Blackhawk. C. Durham, how you doing? You like guns? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Yeah, every time I come across a live or a short that has guns, I automatically sub because we got to support the 2A people, guys. YouTube hates us. Singer says, is that Smith & Wesson double action first model I saw? That one there is a double action, yes. Someone just unsubscribed. Naughty them. Now that's a collection. Thank you, buddy. Zero, welcome back, bud. Gonna watch Netflix or something. Okay. These are pretty good looking replicas. They ain't replicas, dude. Got a 44 Blackhawk. Nice. Those are nice. Yeah, YouTube's always trying to do us dirty. Like right now. I've only been on 9 minutes. I only have 19 people. Usually I have almost 100 right now. Isaac, what's up, guys? Adam, so you're really into airsoft or something? There's not one airsoft in here. Nice lever actions. Thank you, buddy. I have 2 others. I have a 10-gauge shotgun. That's from 1901. It's a Winchester. And then I have a Model 99 Savage chambered in 300. Usually my lever actions are on the table on Sundays. Thanks, Singer. Appreciate you, man. Unique, welcome back. Glow says plastic BB or pellet. They're neither. They're bullet slingers, real ones. I have one of them right here, Mr. Dragon. The Blackhawk. Ruger. Got any actions chambered in 4570? Not yet, Singer. One of these days. Once you want to arm wrestle and eat a steak. America, brother. America. Which one we use to take 900 meter shot? Clytus, this right here. It's a 338 Lapua. I would use that. That could do it no problem. Which one would you use to take? Okay, that one I already saw. Oh, I thought it was a Carcano because of the mag. No, that one there is a 303 Lee Enfield British. It's a number 4 Mark 1 from World War II. Oh, bleep. All you need is a good aim and decent exit strategy. Please don't fail us, brother. Where's the money, guns? Just real quick, a real good 4570 and 1858 Smith & Wesson model. Thought it was a little more pricey. They are. Do I have a 30-30 pistol? I don't. That actually is a 500. They do make the BFR in a 30-30. They make it on a 4570, a 444 Marlin, and 500. That's a 500. Got any Canics? Sheldon, yes, I have two. I have two Canics. Canic TTI Combat and a Canic Sketch. One Canic MC9 decked out with red dot. Nice. Which one does more damage? The 500 would do more than the 460. Some of that depends on your ammo. Love guns. Thank you, Rodrigo. Nothing for sale, Dragon. Broken butterfly knives? No. I really want an AK-47. Rodrigo, there's one right there. It's a Kalashnikov. How close am I to DC? Long ways. I'm really far from DC. Probably like a 3.5 day drive. If we in zombie apocalypse, your house is where I would go. There we go, Dumrum. Do you have a Glock? Cranker, I do. It's a Glock 20. It's over there. It's a 10 mil. It's a good hiking gun for bear country. Best pistol that I have, my favorite semi-auto pistol is that TTI Canic Combat. My favorite revolver is a 460 right there. Brother, it is so. What's the long gun with the scope in the corner? That one there is actually a pellet gun. It's a PCP, high-power pellet gun. Nice Nerf gun collection. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have one Nerf gun. Thank you so much for seeing that. I'm not sure how you did. You must have been able to see around the corner. Yeah, that one's the real one. All the rest are fake. I don't have a Glock 19. No, I only have a Glock 20. Do you want to have 100 guns to own? I have about that. It's close to it. Damn, bro, getting ready for war. We hope not. Which one is your least favorite? It's not out here today. It'll be out tomorrow, Becky. It's a Larson 25 ACP. It'll be out tomorrow. Sniper El Papu, right there. El Papu. 338 Lapua Sniper. Do you have an M1 Garand? I don't. RPG? Nope. I threw a Sport Dominator Mechanic in 5+. What's up on the arms? Wasakat. Sounds nice, Sheldon. Hey, Racer. Thanks for coming. How many did you bring to the protest? Nothing. We didn't protest. Which one do you do deer hunting with? So we have a deer hunt mid-November. This is coming right up. We're going to use the 30-30 Rossi right there. It's a Rio Grande Rossi. It looks like a Marlin 336. And then we're going to use my 270 for the distance shots. With the 270 Remington 700. Red Dead 3. There you go. These are his boomsticks. Yep. Hey, welcome Eastern. Grenade launcher, no. You like 22? I have a whole bunch of them. Super Soakers, don't have any of those. No, we're not. I Am Legend. We're not going to give any out for Halloween. Great journey awaits and glorious struggle. Hey, Sam. Guys, shout out to Sam Moore. He has a great, awesome channel. Yee yee, pow pow. Did you have a buck? Not yet. It's coming up, buddy. Mid-November, we got a buck. We also got javelina tags, guys. I got approved to do javelina. So I got a tag coming in the mail for that. No Uzis. But yeah, shout out to Sam Moore, guys. At Sam Moore 138. Awesome 2A content. How many do you load up to protect yourself from protesters? We don't do that, Globes. Wheel Gun Thursday. It is, Pez. Also have an old Sears nickel-plated bolt action. Nice. I have a Sears and Roebuck 12 gauge. Any Glock 45. Relaxing. No, I just have a Glock 20. Do you have a judge? I don't. The journey will be swift. How much does an owl cost? I don't have an owl. I don't know what you mean. Probably auto-correct did something there. Do I go hunting? I do. Ends Drum. We have a bear hunt in the spring, a javelina in the spring, and we have a deer hunt mid-November. So in a couple weeks? And then I did dove already, and currently we're in quail season. I haven't done any quail yet. Would you like to own a 50 cal one day? As in a 50 BMG? Yeah. Thank you so much for the shout out, and yee Andrew. See ya. What are the 6 shots now? A whole bunch, buddy. Got a bow. I do, but it needs some repairs. How many subs did you lose overnight? We went from 6,600 to 6,586, I think. This is a Colt 32 Smith & Wesson long from early 1900s. That one's a top break, Ivor Johnson. 38 Smith & Wesson short. That's Allen and Hopkins 38 Smith & Wesson short. That's a Colt 3220 early 1900s. That's a Rough Rider 22 Magnum Heritage. That's a Cimarron 45 Colt. This is a Blackhawk Ruger 357 Magnum as well as 38 Specials. That's a little 22. That's a 32 Smith & Wesson short. That's a 22 Mag Black Widow North American Arms. That's an H&R, and this one's an H&R as well. That's a 32 Smith & Wesson short. That's a 32 Smith & Wesson short, and so is that one. That one is an Ivor Johnson. This one's a Rimfire 32 from early 1900s or late 1800s. That's a 500 Magnum right there. Good eye, Johnny. That's a 500 Magnum BFR, and that one's a 460. Hi, nice revolvers. Thank you, Bancio. Okay, how many revolvers do you have? I have 16, Caden. Pat's fan, welcome back, buddy. Let's see. Are you going to video the hunts? Yes, Pez, we are. So if you want to see some of that content, you need to subscribe and turn your notifications on. We have a giveaway coming up here soon. I need to purchase the range bag for the giveaway, and I need to get some stickers too to give away. So guys, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, you have to be subscribed and you have to be on the live when I have it. For that to happen, you have to have your notifications on. So make sure those are turned on. The giveaway is going to be a range bag backpack style. Nice revolvers. Thank you. I have a Colt Navy revolver. Those two are police positives, that one and that one. The Blackhawk is so sweet. You know, I love stainless. Yeah, you do. I know you do, Sam. You got to judge. Nice. Highwayman. How much does it all cost? Nothing's for sale here. Cool says Caden. Nice gun says hello, Bo. Thank you. Yo, I'm back. Hey, Randall, welcome back, buddy. Did you get the money to make the trip to D.C.? No, I don't make trips to D.C. I haven't been there in years. I've been there 3 times, I think. Or no. Yeah. Can you spin the cylinder on the revolver? Oh, and unfortunately, we can't do that on lives. What's your best 6-shooter you carry to on person? I don't have a really small one that would work decently. I mean, you probably could carry this old one, and it is reliable. It's pretty much a 38 special, but even a little less powerful. Judge Critical Offense. There you go. Do you have a Python? Pretty nice, but they're expensive. You have a Beretta M9. I don't, Cricks. Would you ever want to go to South America and hunt a Cape Buffalo or something in mind? Oh, that would be cool, Quinto. I'd love to. Zakai, welcome, buddy. Keltec P32. I don't, Johnny. John Lowry. John Lowry. I don't, but I would love to own one. There you go. Aye, yes, sir. You look like... Look like what? What you doing today? Today's Wheel Gun Thursday, my friend. Zakai, I remember you a little bit, yes. Do you go coyote hunting? It's been a little while, but I do. I need to do it again because one got into my parents' yard and killed one of their chickens. Talk about Red Dead Redemption revolver. Damn, yeah. Best self-protection gun to have. Decent hollow points with the 9mm or 45, 40. Ivor Johnson has a very interesting shape. It looks cool. Yeah, these two are Ivor Johnsons. That one there, which someone made some grips for it, and that one's an Ivor Johnson. They're both, like that one's late 1800s, and this is around there too, or maybe early 19s. A DB9? No. Do you finally go deer hunting? If so, I misunderstood. Not yet. That's in like 2.5 weeks. What state are you from? I'm from southern Arizona. Which one's better for a shotgun or a pistol? It depends what you're doing, Becky. Bird hunting, you definitely want a shotgun. Got to get a Colt 45 revolver, especially have an old FBI revolver. I have a Colt 45 revolver right there, but it's a Cimarron brand. Diablo Saw-Off, ever handled one or heard of it? I've heard of sawed-off, but not it's the biggest deer you ever killed. This will be my first deer hunt, Danita. I've never heard of a Diablo sawed-off. Penny gun. Not sure what that one is. Jelly, welcome. I think the 500 Magnum is the best for self-defense. You'd literally blow the guy off his feet. 350 Legend. I don't. See, Arizona doesn't require straight wall jacketed cartridges. So we don't have a lot of that type, like 350s or 400s or the 450. What's better for self-defense, shotgun or handguns? Both work well. I would say have both. I like venison, yes. If you're going to hunt. Yes, we're gonna eat it. Oh yeah. What's up? He's like, bruh, bruh, bruh. All right, we're going to start a poll here, guys. Kind of help with the excitement here of the channel, guys. Let's see what type of meat you guys like better, if you like meat. Do you like venison? Yes, I do. Danita says, hi. I want you to waste your time to get squirrels. Jelly, I have. Around here, we don't have a lot of them, though. When I lived in Cali, we did a lot of... I did a lot with 22. Guns, collection. Yes, Mr. Fred. What's up? What calibers are those revolvers? We have 460, we have 500 Magnum, we have 357 Magnum, we have 38 short Colt, we have 32 long Colt, 32 short Colt, 32 short, I mean, and 38 Smith & Wesson short. And then we have a Rough Rider 22 mag, a little North Americans 22 mag, you know, stuff like that. Ruger Blackhawk is single action, isn't it? Yes, it is. That one is. Which is the best one to practically defend against? Where'd I go? Justin, it's not just them, it's people in general, so I wouldn't just marginalize it to them only. Which do you like better, double barrel, shotgun, or pump? Your preference of home defense would be pump. But just for fun, I've got lots of double barrels, David. I have 9 double barrels. Do you have a 67 guns? No, I don't. I have more than that. Hey, Tony. Yeah, the 460's right there, Leonardo, right there. Bother the pulse is steak and not beef. Well, you know what I meant. Come on, man. Beef is steak. Steak is beef. Have you seen the SIG Echelon? If you have, what's your opinion on it? I have. I've handled one. I've never shot one, though. Do you fix the Black Widow yet? No, I have the part for it. I just haven't fixed it yet. See if it actually fixes it. He has over 100 guns, I know. I asked last time. I don't. I have between 80 and 100, somewhere around there. On the double barrels, do you like them side by side or over under? I prefer side by side. It looks classic, especially with the little rabbit ears. Which one costs the most? That one up there, the 460 Smith & Wesson. That one up there. This one was next. Do you have 460 Weatherby? No, it's a 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. That revolver right there, Swab. Do you have one? Those are nice guns, but I hear the ammos are expensive. Ashnard, what's up? He say hi. How you doing? A shared brain cell. Sorry, you have a headache. Sorry about that. We got that big fly in here too, bugging us again like last night. Oh yeah, guys, if you want to see me shoot those big revolvers and some of these other ones, check out my channel. Opinion on the CZ Shadow. Oh, Quentin, I'd love to get one. A Shadow 2. I'd like to see when you do fix the NAA because I got one too. I should be able to do that on a video and post it. I should be able to because it's just repairing a hammer, and it's not like taking apart a semi-auto. They're more picky about those. 12 Pelosi Performance Center. Oh yeah, mine's not a performance center. My channel, Mr. Swab. I do Desert Armory and More is my channel, and we do shooting. We do talking about guns. We do cave exploring, mine exploring, hikes. If you want to check us out, Desert Armory and More. You don't carry anything, do you? Actually, I do. We have constitutional carry here in Arizona. What's your favorite scary movie? I actually don't watch movies, Mr. Ghost. So I don't know if I could tell you what my favorite one is because I don't watch movies. Growing up, we watched a few here and there. They're old black and white westerns, but that was pretty much it. Nothing really scary about that. You're welcome, Swab. Hopefully you can find them. But yeah, it's Desert Armory and More is my channel. I mean the revolvers to carry them. I have carried this one a little bit. It's a 3220 Colt. I'll show you the case I usually carry it in. It fits in there perfect. It's in the safe. I got the the holster from a pawn shop where I transferred the gun at, but here's the holster right here. It's got a horse on it. It slides right in there, and then the hammer goes right in this little spot here perfectly. YouTube, this is a holster. It is a piece of leather. Cowhide. By the way, nice tile work, brother. Oh, thank you. Favorite revolver out of all of them. The big one up there, believe it or not, the 460. That 460 right there is my favorite revolver, followed by the 45 Colt right here and the 357 Magnum, and then it'd be these two actual Colt brands. Live in South Africa. One of the CZ Shadows I saw was about 70,000 South American Rand. Not sure what it is in today's money. It'd be like 5 to 6K, probably. Wow, that's up there, guys. Whew. Because you can get them here for what? 1,200 buckaroos? They either carry shoulder holster or something like that. Leather usually. For the 460, the big one right there, I need to get a holster for it. A shoulder one where I slide it sideways, because that would be good for hunting and for up close bear. I have a bear hunt coming up. Leonardo, unfortunately, I don't know. Is that French? Quali sono le emozioni più potenti e 460? I can't be trusted with a revolver because I love Russian roulette. Oh, buddy, come on, Zep. Zelp. Triple T Zelp. What you do? Demo Slayer. I am a handyman. For work, I do that. And then for my channel, I do gun content as well as I do hiking and exploring caves, mines, and I put some of my handyman work on there. I would look online for a kind of holster. Yeah, for the big one, Alaskan, I think it was, Alaskan holsters or something. I found one similar that would fit that pretty good. They're just pricey. They're like almost 200. They're like 180, I think, for a holster for that. You like it? Good. Could you subscribe if you haven't? We do this content pretty much every day. And then hiking and shooting. We haven't done shooting in a while. We just did some hiking and mine exploring, so I've been slowly posting some of those. Elo, we do not. One of these days we might get one. Hey man, I'm trying to buy a muzzle brake for my AR-10 308. Do you have any recommendations? Liam, I don't. I only have a couple that are actual muzzle brakes, like this 338 Lapua right here has a big old fat muzzle brake. And then the other guns I have are just like a flare. Like that one's just a spark retarder flare thingy, the AR, and then the AK is pretty much that too. That's kind of like a muzzle brake actually too, I guess. I wouldn't. Maybe someone in the chat might be able to help you. Second minute all the way. Demon Slayer, nice. Eloy, yes, I do have a Smith & Wesson 500. That one right there it's a BFR Magnum Research. And that one is a 460. Make America Great Again. Amen, Ahmad. Randall, welcome back. So, African RDs, 70,000, cost 48.54. Yeah, that's... you could buy 3 of them, right? You could buy 3 of them. Shoo! Beautiful collection. Hey, thank you, Mr. Funked. Get Funked. Appreciate you, man. Like and subscribe if you could. Hopefully nobody. Mahiksu Mari. Russell, what's up, brother? My brother from Canada, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, usually infield deer hunting. Yeah, mine definitely could. That thing is a tack driver. Someone sporterized it. But other than that, I mean, I only got it for 175 cheeseburgers. Hey, John Barrett, welcome, buddy. I like your collection. Thank you. Would you shoot a 7 nitro? I would. If I could get invited to Kentucky Ballistics, I would go ahead and shoot them. What shotguns you got on the wall? So that's a 12 gauge, 12 gauge, 12, 12, 10. We have a lever action 10, a double barrel 10, 2 12s, a double barrel 16, single shot 10, single shot 410, and then these two here are Flobert 9mm, and they're a garden shotgun. They're rimfire. Where am I from? Southern Arizona. Live in Kenya. It's so rare to get some of these. For real. Yeah, probably. My favorite weapon is my knife. There you go, Dosed. Yeah, that's pretty expensive, Danny. Daily! Welcome, buddy. Sup, haven't seen your channel for a while. And how long have you been working with the guns? Daily, you probably aren't getting notifications. YouTube keeps throttling it and not letting them go through. I've been on every night. Well, night before last I wasn't, and then Sunday night I was. Saturday night I wasn't because I went hiking. Hamilton, welcome. I purchased my first gun when I was 18 in '08. My grandpa refills Bonita, whatever that is. I like me from firearms. They look good. Thank you, Brisk. Like and subscribe, Brisket Man. Brisket. Let's see. I'm Jelly. Very cool, man. I subbed and like. Thank you, Get Funked. Sold a Sport Dominator trigger from Freedom Smith for ammunition, firearms, and added +5 from what's your arms. I'm going to go shoot them soon. Nice, Sheldon. Do you have a sniper? Yeah, I do. Right there. It's a 338 Lapua. Let's see. Old side-by-sides or kick bleep. Yeah, they are, Jeffrey. I love them. 38 special. Demon Slayer. My 357 Magnum right there shoots 38 specials. Hey, Ghost. He said, yo. Desert Armory and More. Who renamed me? Hey, who's trying to steal my channel? You added 2 S's. Who's that guy? Who stole my name? They put dessert, like a dessert, like you eat. Dessert Armory. Look at that naughty guy. Who done stole it? Says he's back. Because I had bad weather. My cousin wasn't home today and muzzleloader yet. Oh, yeah. You said you're going to pick it up, right? Sorry, my screen shut off. I got to turn it back on. Dave says, when I was 18, my grandfather died, left me a lot of guns, but he also left me a lot of World War II knives. I got to collecting along with. Nice. This is the first live I found of you, bro. Thank you, Demon. You're him that was spamming 6'7". There's a lot of people who spam 6'7", so I have no idea who you are. What was your original channel name? Because you stole mine. Just added an S. I don't know how I feel about that. Looking to buy myself the CZP Cent C. Nice. For self-defense, you think it's a good gun? Oh, yeah. String, what's up? Welcome, buddy. What do you have on for your profile picture? Dessert. I can't tell whether is that a snake wrapped up? A pile of turd? I don't know what that is. Yeah, he didn't want me to drive the ATV up. He decided to go to town. Oh, okay. You have Python or Anaconda. I don't have either worldwide. Well, Mahmoud, what's up? He said hi. Maybe he's talking about cupcakes if he's a dessert. Yeah. He throws desserts at him. I'm wearing a Denver Broncos jersey. Is that what that is? Oh, that's a different one. I was looking at the other fellas. The one that he stole my name, and it looks like Desert Armory and More, which is my channel name. He put dessert, like, sweets. Do I have a Schofield? They kind of look like Schofield's Tony. That one looks like a Schofield. It's a Ivor Johnson, and then that one kind of does too. It's an Ivor Johnson. This one's more of a modern-looking one. That one's by Hopkins and Allen, if I remember. What's your highest quality revolver? Honestly, probably the 500 BFR because it's handmade. Everything on that thing is like precision to a T. It's a 500 BFR Magnum Research. Been raining all day. Oh my, Blue Tick, really? Did you time out yet? Wait, did you time me out yet? No, I didn't. Been raining all day. Revolvers are the bleep, man. Yeah, they are, Nordic. Favorite one is that 460. If you want to see me shoot it, check out my channel, Desert Armory and More. Where's my mods at? I had one of them in here. Eastern was in here. I don't know where the rest are. Would you ever carry one of those as secondary arm? Probably one of these. That one there, maybe the 22 mag or one of these smaller ones here. My favorite revolver has to be the Smith & Wesson Model 10. Is that in the 357 or the 44? Forget. One of those. Which one's the Dirty Harry gun? I thought that one's a 60-something model. I shoot my 44 Magnum today to set it for deer season. Oh, to sight it in. Wow. Hello from Wales. Hey, what's up? Itchy to scratch. What's up? That sounds funny. Welcome, buddy. Demon Slayer says, what's your everyday carry if you don't mind me asking, and what's your opinion for the best concealed carry? Demon Slayer, I use a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson, and I also use a 365 SIG. I have an AR, yes, Dessert. Right there. Delton, which has more power. The 460 or the 500? The 500 does, but the 460 is a lot faster. It's more accurate. What's up, Pew Pew Yoko? Shout out to Pew Pew Yoko, guys. He's got a great channel. Check him out. At Pew Pew Yoko. I hope Monday is nicer for opening day of Hound season for deer. There we go. You're still here. Would you like me to boot him? He's behaving so far. I'm not sure how I like he stole my name, but he's okay so far, Eastern. Freedom EDC, welcome, buddy. M29 is 30 here. Okay, Model 10 shoots 38 special. Everything with Bright. How's it going? Do you think the Chinese SKS is garbage? No, actually, I don't. That's one of the things right there is the Norinco. That actually is made in China. That's good. Fish the best. Yeah, I love fish too. Drake, I have one Glock. He's sitting in the corner over there. It doesn't mean he was bad. It's a Glock 2010 mil. What's your everyday carry and what's the best carry? 38 special. Demon, I use a 2.0 Bodyguard 380. And these are some of the best ammos to run in it. Defender PDX 1s. They're one of the best for 380s. I also carry a 9mm 365 Sig Sauer. What has more power, 22 WMR or 32 HMR? 32 HMR, I forget what that is. I know what a 17 HMR is. What's a 32 HMR? I'm drawing a blank what that is, Tony. What's the best for 38 special? Let me see. I got some higher power 38 specials here. These right here are pretty good to carry for 38 right here. For 38 specials. The XTPs, 125 grains. Nice, you have one too, yeah. So these aren't plus Ps, but I would carry plus Ps if it was rated for a plus P. I would carry plus Ps. I don't think these are. Nice, have one too. My favorite gun is a 44 mag. Nice. What's the capacity on the magazine? The SKS, I think it's a 28 or a 30. Love a handgun. Yeah, you probably would. I'm doing pretty good, Russell. It's awesome. You got any Hellcats? I don't. That's one I was debating between the Hellcat and the 365, and I was able to find a 365 that had very small round count at a pawn shop for a really good deal. Hey, Christopher, what's up, my brother? I think I have some 38 special plus P somewhere. Let's see, they're probably back behind hiding somewhere. Yeah, they're plus P plus actually. They're law enforcement only. I don't have. They're back behind. They're called plus P plus. They're really hot rounds for 38. They're almost as much as a 357 supposedly. God's good, Christopher. Do any of your guns have silencers? No, Becky. What's that? Tick Grimes. What is your favorite gun? One of my favorite, Randall, on the table would be the Revolver 460 right there. It's a Smith & Wesson 460 Magnum. And then my favorite semi-automatic is that TTI Canon Combat right there. Rick Grimes. What does he use? A 357 Magnum, right? I don't remember. I think he uses a Smith & Wesson, though. Or a Colt brand. I forget. I've never watched it, so I'm not sure. Colt Python. Okay. Okay, 32 H&R Magnum. Oh, one of those, Tony. Now I got it. That's the same one that the 327 can shoot. I would say a 32 H&R Magnum is more powerful than a 22 mag. Just listen to John MacArthur. I love his teaching. I've listened to a few videos. It's been a while. I have one gun that can get a silencer. I just don't have one for it. For handguns. I reload my 38 special shells. There you go. I reload my 20 gauge shells. Too cheaper. Okay. I haven't done plastic shell reloads. I reload brass ones for my old shotguns because I run black powder equivalent for my old shotguns because they can't handle the modern loads. So I reload them with these. With these here. Like this is a 12 gauge brass. I reload these. And this one's a 10 gauge. That just has BBs in it with 80 grains of Pyrodex in it right now. I was doing some sampling on them, trying to figure out which ones are better. What's the worst thing to put a silencer on? Revolver. Any Derringers? Yes, I have a little Derringer right there. Enjoy. It's a Derringer North American Arms 22 Magnum. Yeah, you don't put silencers on a revolver. Heat cannon thoughts. I don't have one. They're actually not that bad. They just look ugly. Let's see here. Itching says nice. Demon Slayer says he sub. Thank you. Dessert says, yo, do you want me to make a bunch of alterations so you can get a lot of subs? Um, no, I don't know. I'm not sure what to say about that. How often can you reuse the casings on the brass? Um, these ones aren't turned brass. They're more of like a conventional handgun type. So probably whatever a handgun could do, possibly, maybe a little less. Now the 10 gauge is turned brass. The back end you can tell has been turned. It's a machined solid piece. These you can run a little bit more through. Hey Becky. James, how's it going? Itching says he sub. Just about to ask if you had an NAA. Yeah, I do. What's up, man? Do you have any Berettas? I have a Beretta double barrel 10 gauge. It can shoot these no problem, but it can handle modern though, that one. So I actually run these, the 3.5-inch Magnum Turkey, because this is the only type of 10s I can buy commercially, at least currently. Do you shoot competitively? I don't, not yet. What's the best 22 Magnum round? I could show you what I have, what I use. I think I have 3 different types down here. Actually, 4 maybe. Depends what you're using them for. See if I can get them all out for you guys. Yeah, I have 4 different brands of 22 mag. Let's see, I'll get them out. I have an old little box that I got with that little 22 revolver that are arms core, jacketed hollow points. No geek cannons, nope. Do you have any double barrel shotguns and mortar shotguns? Yes, Becky, I have 9 double barrel shotguns. These are spear tip TNTs. The label's a little messed up. 22 mag jacket hollow point. Those are pretty good. And then these are VMAX Hornady. These are really good for squirrels and coyotes. Any fox, squirrels, where you live? We have foxes, possibly, definitely coyotes. And then I have these too. Any fox. Okay, what is the difference between a 20 gauge and a 12 gauge? A 12 is bigger. Oh, 22 mag self-defense. You probably want to get, I think they make a Federal Punch of 22 mag. I know they do 22 LR. I almost think these spear dots would be pretty good. Yeah, there you go. These right here, Tony. The Spear TNTs. You can't really read the label, sorry. They're Federal Premium Spear TNTs. They've got one. Right there. Sorry, my hands are kind of dirty. They're hard to scrub off. Brown grout off my fingers. Sorry. You have a 20 gauge and a 12. Nice. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Randall. Just ordered 1301 mod 2 yesterday, so that should be fun. Mess around. What is that, a creator? I don't have any grenade launchers, no. I use that in my 22 Smith & Wesson for trapping just yellow jackets. Oh, the yellow jackets. Yeah, they're pretty good. Those make your shoulder pretty sore after shooting a lot. Yeah, they would. Randall, yeah, I'm doing good. Foxes, squirrels, the best orange-colored squirrel, not gray squirrel. We have gray squirrels. We don't have orange squirrels. Maybe up north we might. We have some small tree squirrels here. I have a, do you have any single-shot shotguns? Becky, I have a 10-gauge single shot, a 410 single shot, and 2 rimfire 9mm shotguns. They're old. They're like my rarest weird round. Please pray for me. I don't feel good. Hey, buddy. Sorry about that, man. What's going on? Hey, Chief. Master Chief. Dessert says he subbed. Wow, that's some hollow points. Yeah, they're pretty good. I wish I could find the box that's in better shape. Here we go. So you can see the label better. 2 of mine, the labels are bad and one's better. Here we go. There you go. They're called Spear TNT hollow points. 2,200 feet per second, so they're pretty fast. It's a Beretta. Oh, nice, creator. Alex, welcome, buddy. You got a 243. I don't Demon Slayer. That would be nice. Buddy Doan. That's Russell. Thanks, Desert. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Hope you get better, bud. I'm in Kentucky. They're kind of rare to see now because they've been hunted out, but you used to be able to see limit in a couple of hours. Oh, for the gray squirrel, what you call it? The red tree squirrels. In my stomach, under my ribs, and aching. As long as it's not down lower, like in your groin on your right side, That would be like appendix. I've had mine removed. Who would win in a battle, USA or Russia? USA. Sorry, bro. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I'm pretty sure USA was. Let's see. These other 22 mags go 1910. The Hornady go 2200. So they're the same as the TNT Spears. And these old box of arm cores, they don't even say. Look how cheap they were. $5.95, folks. That was cheap. That's probably from the 80s, that box. I have a YouTube channel. Nice. Guys, shout out to Randall Sutherland. Got a YouTube channel. Lived in the park, lots of gophers. 22 was a hoot. Yeah, there you go. Oh, prairies. Yeah, yeah. Prairie dogs would be great for taking out 22 mag. 17s as well, which I had the 17s out earlier. I just reset up the table because I had them out for last night. It was Bolt Action Wednesday. Hey, Fish and Beyond, what's going on? Welcome back. What's the blue gun over there on that table, man? That's my favorite color. Demon Slayer, that's called a Canic Sketch. It's a Canic Sketch. What's your favorite brand of vehicle? Depends what I'm looking for, because certain ones are better than others. Bluegill or kennel cat to eat. I like catfish, so I don't know. How do you store that ammo? It's dry by you, so that's good. Yeah, I store them in boxes. In the original boxes they come with. So yeah, Southern Arizona, they're perfectly fine, pretty much. I've never had any of them rust. The only problem I've had is, but it's the oils from the leather. Sometimes if you have a holster, and where I have my 22 mags in the holster, they discolor them a little bit. And like get that greenish color, but not for my 45 Colt it doesn't. So it must be in that holster only. Let's see here. Only 13 in the chat. Yeah, it's YouTube for you. I have eaten bluegill, by the way. Enjoy. Gopher family. Yeah. Gophers, prairie dogs, ground squirrels. What's those other ones? Ground hogs. There we go. Is that a HK MP5 or a clone? Enjoy. So it's an MP5 clone, but it has HK internals. The guy changed it out. Becky Shaw, yes, if you check out my channel, I have 2 different dogs in there. One's on a lot more than the others because he goes on hiking trips with me and excursions and mine exploring. His name is Skittles. He's a healer, a red healer. The other one's a German Shepherd. Love bluegill, worse to clean, but better to fry to me. The nice thing about some stuff is you don't have to scale them, like trout, and I don't think catfish you do either. But yeah, bluegill you would have to descale. Screen shut off again. I wasn't over there when it started getting darker on us. Let's see here. Love bird dogs. Ever have a wheel gun fail on you? I don't think so. Other than the ammo, sometimes the rimfire in this thing doesn't work right, but that's just because it's ammo. It's a rimfire. They damaged the land so bad. Yeah. And sweet, I heard the clone companies have bought the old HK factories. NJ, yes, mine is. Century Arms uses HK's die sets to make theirs. In your opinion, what is the best AR to get? I've been looking for the AR. Demon Slayer, I don't know. I only have one. So I'm not a good person to ask that, unfortunately. Let's see. How many guns have you broke? Have I broken any guns? I usually buy some that are broken and repair them. Like some of my old double barrels I'll buy and repair them. But I'm trying to think if I've ever broke a gun. I've had ejectors had problems, and so I'll send them back because the ones I had that had the problems were lifetime warranty. I did have an old, and I still have it. It's a little 22. It's the first semi-auto 22 I ever bought. First semi-auto I ever bought. It's a little 22 from Italy. It's a Rigarmi Galassi Beresca. The extractor blows out sometimes because somehow the 22 bullet where it sits isn't in the right place or something. So I've had that break, the extractor, but I've never had anything else more than that happen. Do you have any farm animals. I have 2 donkeys. They're on my channel too. I have a couple videos with them in it. I think the best AR is one you build. The internals are for the most important because barrel, gas block, and trigger. Yeah, building your own is probably the best, just because you can build it how you do it. Do you have any muzzle loaders? A Demon Slayer, I have one. It's on the ground right there. It's an old cap and ball style Kentucky hunting rifle from like 1840. Do I hunt? Yes, I do fishing. Are H&K still from Germany? H&K, I think some of them are. 6 revolvers, a lot for only one AR. I know, right? Yeah, I only have one AR. You must have been counting. Yeah, I have 16 there. I have one AR, one AK, one SKS, then I have the Sega 12 clone. Yep. What's the donkey's names? I haven't named them yet. They came with names when I got them. I put a suggestion box when I put them on a short a couple weeks back, and I need to go through those to see which ones won for the most common name people wanted. They're both females, and I specifically said that in the video, that they were both females, so don't name them some boy's name. And then people go and put boys' name suggestions. It's like, guys, did you even open your earballs? What type of AK do I have? Enjoy. It's a Kalashnikov with the Russian red. Currently, I just have a short mag in it. I have a longer ones for it. I have like 40 rounders for that. It's a Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov USA. I bought it new, I don't know, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. Lucy and Sally. Maybe. That might have been actually some of the people said. I wouldn't doubt it. The one's about 8 years old, and the other one, that's the little one, younger, I should say. The other one's the mom, and she's like, she doesn't know how old she was. Beautiful AK. Thanks. Thanks, bud. But she's probably like 12, I think, the older one. Name them Smith and Wesson. Hey, Jordan, welcome. Going to go. Hey, thanks, Fishing. Before you leave, double tap the screen if you could. We'll probably restart the live here in about 10 minutes or so because we're dwindling down to only 8 people. Clementine? How many guns do you have in total? Demon, I don't know, somewhere around 80 to 100. One of these days I need to take all the ones out that I can shoot, that are shootable. About 95% of them or more can be shot. Down a Ruger 556. Christchurch, no, mine is a Delton. I could have got one. I could have got a decently priced Ruger 556 AR. But that one right there is a Delton. Sweet Pea, there we go. That might work. Clementine and Sweet Pea. Clementine reminds me of Clement, like the boy's name. Just stopping in to like and show love. Gotta get some rest. Guys, shout out to Papa Pew Pews. If you like 2A stuff, go check his channel out, guys. Give him a like. Give him a subscription. Great guy. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I was in your short for that little bit there when I was on my way home. Jill and Jenny. I think that was one of the suggestions. You should buy a stripped lower and do a build for 2B and for fun. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a stripped one and building one. Unfortunately, though, you can't do a whole bunch of that stuff on YouTube. You can do some building. Wow, guys, Papa Pew Pews. He gave us a super chat. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, brother. Bent Brat, what's going on? Guys, that when you give a super chat, it either can be a safe reveal or a lever action rack or an MP5 slap. Papa Pew Pews, what would you like? An MP5 slap, a lever action rack, or a safe reveal? Maybe you want a shotgun cocking. I could do that too. See you tomorrow. Hey, thank you, Papa. I gave another one. All right. That deserves 2. So we'll do MP5 rack. Slapper slap. And lever action. A lot of people hate on the Andersons, but being a Kentucky guy, I've got them. They never fail me, and they don't have a lot. Yeah, so my local gun place here Cal Ranch, they still have them for sale. They're right now they're like $4.29. They were on sale for $3.99 the other day. There you go, Papa Pew Pews. Just showing me the shotguns. Got the nice 10 gauge Beretta right there. Another lever action rack. Let Russell. Hey, hey. All righty. Thank you, buddy. There we go. Thanks, Russell. Appreciate you, man. Let's see here. I believe I need to start buying me more guns, add to the collection like my papa's does. There you go. They're an investment, guys. Just as long as the internet you put it on are good, they run good. Internals. There you go. So he says, yeah, I'm about to hop off, too. I got to get car fixed. Oh, car problems are problems. The stripped lowers only cost around 60 to 80. Yeah. That is cool. Hey, Jay Sharps. Shout out to Jay Sharps. He's a hunter, guys. Check him out. James, welcome to the chat. How are you doing today, my friend? Today is Revolver Thursday. Wheel Gun Thursday. So that's what's on the table today. Wheel guns. Wheel Gun Thursday, folks. Have you ever shot an 8 gauge? I have not, Bulldog. I have a shell that's an 8 gauge for my collection. Potato, what's up, buddy? But I don't have a gun that shoots it. I've been looking at an old double barrel online, but it's a little more than I want to pay for. Pretty good yourself. James, actually pretty good too. God's good. God's good. If you don't like gun stuff, James, maybe you don't want to subscribe for gun stuff, but I also do like, cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking, some of my handyman stuff. If you like that stuff, check that out too. Bullseye says, my grandfather had once when I don't know. My brother had once. Bulldog, maybe clarify? Oh, an 8 gauge. Oh, he had an 8 gauge. Gotcha. Yeah, the one I'm looking at is a German-made one with the rabbit ears. But it would be the most expensive I ever paid for a gun. Have you seen the Magnum Research 3030? I have in pictures and videos. It looks just like this one here, but it's chambered. The barrel is drilled to a 30 cal, and the cylinder's drilled for a 30-30, versus mine's drilled for a 500, and the cylinder's for a 500. The frame's pretty much the same size. It's called the BFR series, biggest, finest revolver. They're hand built, by the way. So they're very good quality. Like that wheel will spin and spin and spin. I have an old punt gun for duck hunting. It's 7 feet long. Is that a 2 gauge or 4? Jaden, what's up? Mr. Jaden AK-47. Meant for a John boat. Oh, a Johnny boat. Yeah. Well, they also call them punt boats as well. They also call them punt guns and punt boats. But yeah, they did that for commercial duck hunting. The longest barrel I have is 36 inch. The whole gun is probably 4.5 feet long. It's long. I'll be a military purse for Halloween. Can't imagine shooting the 500 wrist breaker. Yeah, the one that's worst would be the 500 bushwhacker. That one's worse. Like, they take this exact one, chop off the tip and put a huge muzzle brake on it, and then they slide in, because the cartridge, the cylinder's long enough, they slide in the 500 bushwhacker. It's like a Magnum 500 plus P plus or whatever. 4 gauge, it's been cut, I don't know how long. It was originally my grandpa's. Got it from his dad and passed it to me. Nice. Never get rid of that. That would be so hard to replace. By the way, those super chats we just got, we're going to use for the channel to purchase a TX22. We haven't got our check-in yet, which should be close to 200 once this comes through. I think it'll be just about 200, a little over. And so that's not quite enough to purchase one yet. So we got to wait a little longer yet. Unfortunately. We did get, what was it? $24, I think, through Cash App, Venmo. So that's added to it too. The one I would like to get is like $310. It's called the Dark Earth with a threaded barrel and a red dot attachment, and it's called the Toro edition. 8 people in the chat. Well, now 9. It just went up 1. Let's see. 4 gauge. It's been okay. That one we already read. What happened? Dawson jumped. Am I missing something? So right now, chicken's 19%, steak is 53%, pork is 15%, and fish is 13%. I figured fish would be the lowest. I should have put maybe seafood, because that would rule a whole bunch of stuff like shrimp. Shrimp's good stuff. Crab, oysters, all that good stuff. All the different mussel food groups. What's the threaded barrel for? Threaded barrel. Threaded barrel. What you mean, Russell? Did I say something earlier? I mean, I do have a threaded barrel. Oh, yeah, for silencers. Yeah. What's your favorite revolver? Thoughts on 38? Wayne, what's up? Wave gets shoes. Sorry, not Wayne. My favorite revolver right there, Wayne, or Wave, is my 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. If you want to see me shoot it, check a look at it in my channel. Next would be these two right here. The 357 Magnum. It also shoots 38 specials, and that one's a 45 Colt. 38s are pretty nice, I think, especially if you get one that can shoot 38 plus Ps. That way you got a little more punch for your pocket gun. I think they're pretty nice. TX22, if you get FRT route, get a pack of the printed FRTs so you don't break parts in the gun for with pistols. Yeah, I've seen the carbon fiber ones and the printed ones, yeah. 20 for $60 and put about 600 rounds through it, no problem. So about 600 rounds per FRT if you get the printed ones, roughly, which honestly won't take long with that. But yeah, that's what we're using the funds for. After that gets purchased, guys, we're going to use the funds, which is going to cost even more. I think they're about 500. Some are even 6 if you get the full lower. 6 something for FRT for this, if you get the whole lower here. Now, this one does have a third position already, so I don't know if I can utilize that because it has HK internal, so it already has a third position. Haven't ever broken one, brother. Oh, nice. Was isn't Dorfwaf in der Arbin Lichenach. Unfortunately, I don't know German, potato. Der Wolf in der Arbin Lichenach. I have to hit the hay. Good night and God bless. Eastern, see you, buddy. Hudson, welcome back. What's up? Remember me from last stream? Oh, yeah, I do. A couple people are trickling in, so it's keeping me from resetting it, but no new people are coming in hardly. There was the one right there. Wavy Gets Shoes. He's a new one. Because I was thinking about restarting the live to get the algorithms going, because it went down to 9 people and 8 for a little bit. It's up to 14 right now. Yeah, Hudson, I remember you. I almost did a live on my way home. But I thought, I won't. Best EDC. That depends on your hands and how the geometry fits your hands. Have you ever gotten to this dry box? I haven't. So for myself, I really like the 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson 380. Because it's small and it fits in your pocket. You can pocket it really good. I use these in it. The PDX-1 Defenders. They're one of the best hollow points for a 380. The other one I use is a 365 SIG. Both of them fit in my hand great. I have mid to, I'd say, larger size hands in a way. So what's the gun in the top left corner? A top left corner, this one, that's a BFR 500 Magnum. I don't think that one ever went through. Sorry, potato. Oh, that's what you said in Spanish. Gotcha. Or not Spanish, German. Best EDC is whatever is comfortable. Correct. It's the creator. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was mentioning too. Whatever fits your ergonomics. And make sure you get some good ammo. Good ammo would be, for the 380, this is one of the best for the 380s, the PDX-1 Defenders. For your 9s, I would suggest like some good Hornady's. I use some Hornady plus Ps. Or like the Critical Defense or Duty. I just had to do that. And then I get these Freedom Munition X Def Those are pretty good. Don't you just love the Canic triggers? I traded my MC9 for MC9 Prime today with a little boot. I like it. Oh yeah, I love those Canics. So if I recall, the Prime, the one you got, the MC9 Prime, has the same trigger that this has, the TTI Canic Combat. It's the same trigger that this thingy has, which is the best trigger Canic has. They already have good triggers, and this one's even better. Now, the Canic Sketch right here, that's a signature series, like a collector's, it has the triggers almost as good. It's not flat like this one, obviously. It's not aggressive as in like grippies on it, but it's still super good. But yeah, MC9 Prime, what's his name, got one of those. Everyday Carry bought one, if I recall, and he loves that thing too. We'll probably eventually get more Canics. If the channel takes off better, we definitely can use, some of the kickbacks. Currently, we'll use it for, getting fun stuff or ammo. But if it would get real good, I would just, actually purchase guns with that. Have you seen the P365 and Hellcat 380? The Hellcat I have seen in videos. The 365 I haven't seen at all. I don't think even in videos. Mine's the 365 macro. Good ammo and nothing with weird names, zombie killer. Right. That looks really bad in court if you ever are unfortunate enough to actually use for EDC. Like the RIP rounds, yeah. Yes, it does. It's the Terran Tactical mod to it, and they ported it. Yeah, nice. Rebecca Walter says, I remember you. Yeah, I think it's been a while, though. He had to stop by and drop a like. Thanks you, Keithan, buddy. Hey, dude, it's the Skittles guy. Yes, not Paranaural. Yes, Skittles today. He's outside still, though. The Potato Guten Morgen. Good morning. Good morning to you, too. Let's see. What is the best shotgun you would recommend? Because in Canada, they haven't taken away our shotgun rates. Can you do semi-automatic shotguns? If so, well, you might want to get an M4 Benelli. Or some of the clones are pretty good. If you don't want a semi-auto, and you want a good, decent pump, get a Winchester 870 or a Maverick 88. How are you doing mentally? Pretty good, I think. Show me one of your coolest guns. Rebecca, one of my coolest is this one's right here. Canic TTI Combat is that one, and this one's the Canic Sketch. Do you think those pistols are better in 9 or 380? Most would probably be better in 9 wavy. But 380s, if you're going to use that for self-defense, make sure you get the good ammo. You don't want to skimp on the ammo. Well, technically on any gun, really, but get ones that you look at people that test them and show how well they work. Cousin, do you have a shotgun? Yeah, I have 9 double barrels, 3 pumps, 4 single shots. Or is it 5? I forget. My cousin fought a self-defense case because of the RIP rounds. The judge basically said it was such a clear case of self-defense, he could have used a 50 BMG and been good for a prosecutor. Was shocked. That's a good judge. Are the semi-shotguns reliable like the AK or AR versions? Drex, I'm not sure. It probably depends on brand. I have a semi-auto right here that's a Sega 12 clone. And I bought it. The guy, I bought it from someone online and had it transferred. He never shot it. It was really dry, so it didn't fire right. But once I oiled it, it was perfect. Where's the safety on a gun? Revolvers? Most revolvers don't have safeties. Your finger is. Show me one of your oldest guns. One of my oldest guns is actually that one right there. It's a Kentucky hunting rifle from like 1840s. It's a percussion cap and ball. The potato, we're in Canada. Where's the gun? Sega looks sick. Yeah, it does. In his father's Alberta. I've never been in Canada. Been close, but never been in Canada. Probably going to restart the live, guys. If I would restart the live, how many of you would return? Put a 1 in the chat if you would return. Because I need to restart it to get the algorithms going. We're down to 10 people. All right, so I'm going to restart. I went to go to Canada for snowboarding. There you go. I'm going to restart the live. If you don't get an alert, tune into Desert Armory and More. The channel name is called Desert Armory and More. And we'll be right back, guys, in a couple minutes. See you in a bit. Thanks, guys, for coming by. We'll be right back.